Hey guys, I can't really record at my house to demonstrate how I play Cyberpunk because currently I am still settling into my new house. I've just moved and it's being renovated pretty much. Little side note, my room is now complete, but it took longer than I anticipated, hence why the video came out late. However, I can explain it here, and meanwhile I will put some screen recording of my demonstration, I guess. Now, in my previous video, I mentioned that I will be very disappointed in CD Projekt Red if they don't actually implement any accessibility features, of which I actually gave some suggestions in a formal letter that I sent to their headquarters. Not only did I not get a response, to my knowledge, again, if you saw my previous video, you know that I included a different email address, which I didn't actually check yet, so maybe they've responded. However, a better response would be to actually implement those accessibility features so I wouldn't feel that way. And also so that blind and sight-impaired gamers like myself could easily play the game. They did not add anything like that. And it's a big shame, it's a big embarrassment, and corporations like CD Projekt Red should learn better, especially considering they literally made a game about corporations not treating you well. A little hypocritical, isn't it? Now again, it might take some time for them to actually learn and implement adequate accessibility features, like with Mojang, or Mojang, or however you say it, who created Minecraft. Originally, they didn't have enough accessibility features, which prompted me to take initiative and create my own resource pack for sight-impaired players, which they could implement into the game and make all the textures of the game either simpler or high contrast. Now, in newer versions of Minecraft, you can see much more accessibility options, including a high contrast filter, which makes the textures high contrast, as well as a high contrast hitbox when you look at certain blocks, and other similar very useful features. It's not enough, but it's much more than what was included before I actually created said resource pack. That does not mean that it should take ages for a game to be available to everyone, to sight-impaired players, to disabled players who actually need that additional aid in games.